Our number 4 speaker for tonight is Skyhard Young Case. Her topic is gun rights. She is 17 years old, and her 19 years old, and she is from Toledo, Washington. Let's welcome her.
My forefather fought in the Revolutionary War, and my grandfather fought in World War II, and who is here today watching me give this speech. And my dad fought in the Vietnam War. We defend ourselves and our country. Can I please have my grandpa stand up? And let's all give him a clap. Can I please have all the veterans stand up and let's give them a round of applause. And if you have any family members or friends that is or was in the service, please stand up and let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you. How many of you feel safe in this room right now? Raise your hands. Ask yourself, why do I feel safe right now? Imagine if a psychopath comes blazing in this room with a gun. Would you still feel safe or terrified? Terrified, right? If we all owned and carried a gun, wouldn't you feel more safe knowing you can protect yourself and others around you? My name is Skyhard Yantes, and I'm here today to try and persuade you that gun rights are important in our society. This world is full of ignorant, selfish, and cruel people. We all have heard about the shootings in public schools, streets, and so forth all over the country. When we hear the word shooting, most people say guns are dangerous. We shouldn't have them at all. Take them away. Take them all away. Guns kill people. Guns do not kill people. People kill people. Guns are not the problem in this world. It's the people. Guns are not the only thing that can be used to kill. If they take away everything that kills, you become defenseless, you get taken advantage of, and you lose the right to protect yourself. Guns, once again, are not the problem in this world. It's the people. How they are used is up to the person holding it. My 3 main points are defense, equalizer, and less crime. My first main point is defense. We all want to protect ourselves from any harm. That is our human instinct. We do not want to get hurt or see others be hurt. We defend ourselves by using our body, a gun, a knife, a bat, or simply anything that we can get a hold of. People should have the right to own guns. We have the right to defend ourselves, our home, and our family. I am well within my rights to shoot someone who breaks into my home and tries to harm me or my family. Government defense. We, the people, are the reason why we have governments. The Second Amendment in the Constitution, the right to bear arms, that right helps us keep the government in check. Without gun rights, we are powerless. Our voice is nothing. The government rules us, and we get taken advantage of. I was at Fiddler's on February 11, 2017. 4 officers walked in and sat on a table by me. I was working on my persuasive speech that day on gun rights. And seeing them gave me an idea. So I walked up to them and asked them what their opinions on gun rights and gun control was. 2 officers said, use both hands. Jim E. Shannon agreed to be interviewed. I asked him a couple of questions, and he said, "The gun is a tool. The use depends on the person. My gun has 24 parts. It throws a small piece of lead really fast. You can't attach morality to that. People have the right to bear arms. It's constitutional. The people's right to bear arms keeps the government in check. The founders of our country believed that the people have the right to defend themselves against the government, just as important as defending themselves against a grizzly bear." Jim E. Shannon also said, "I have been a cop for 32 years. I was in SWAT for 22 years, and I was a SWAT leader for 6 years. Out of many situations where I used my gun, rarely did I have to fire it. Presence alone was enough to resolve the situation." And that leads me to my second main point, equalizer. Guns are an equalizer if we all own and carry the gun to protect ourselves. In 1975, Ronald Reagan wrote, "The gun has been called the great equalizer," meaning that a small person with a gun is equal to a large person. But it is a great equalizer in another way too. It ensures that the people are the equal of their government whenever that government forgets that it is servant and not the master of the governed. And to my third and final point, less crime. Almost every mass shooting that has occurred in the United States since 1950 has taken place in a state with strict gun control laws. A study published in the Harvard Law of Journal in Public and Policy discovered that nations that have more guns tend to have less crime. For example, in 1982, Kennesaw, Georgia passed a law requiring heads of households to own at least one firearm with ammunition. After this law was passed, the city saw a huge plunge in crime rates. I believe if more people, ideally everyone, owned and carried a gun, there would be a decrease in the number of deaths in a year. Everyone, even criminals, are going to think twice for trying to kill someone who is armed and loaded. An armed and prepared person is much less likely to be targeted as a victim as opposed to someone unarmed. My three main points were defense, equalizer, and less crime. We have the right to defend ourselves. That is our human right. Guns are an equalizer, meaning that a small person with a gun is equal to a large person. Crime rates will decrease if we all own and carry the gun to protect ourselves. So today, I want to leave you with one thing. Guns are not the problem in this world. It's the people. And with that, I thank you.